Welcome to Simulator Adventures, and welcome back to Train Sim World. Today we're doing a really long mission. It's called Land Cruise. Having enjoyed a day of sun and sand, it's time to ferry all the tourists home. Operator service down to Bishop's Lydiard to finish off the day. So we're doing the Class 47. I said I'd do it in the last part, so let's go. Now, I've really been enjoying this West Somerset Railway route. It's great. This will probably be one of the last videos I do on it, so I'm not too sure really how much more there is in this pack. Maybe because, you know, you do replay the routes and it does get, you do find more and more things to do. They have tried to include some little details around the map. For instance, little signposts you can add to, and milk bottles or things you can find around the map. Little Easter eggs, which are pretty cool. But in general, the route is very detailed, but not too long. So you will be doing the same route, the same places over and over again. Alright, Land Cruise. First, get the train ready, then commence boarding and prepare for the final run of the day. Now, why every time I start, the game turns on motion blur, which I find a bit annoying. Anyway, I'll have to find what the key is to turn that off. Look at that, it's just so much motion blur. Master key on, reverse it to forward, and headlights, which are here. Okay, how do I turn off? Set the brakes to the initial application. And unlock the doors. Unlock right. Right, this is going to be quite a fun little journey. I hope, well, little, it's going to be a really long journey, but it should be a fun journey. So how do we turn off motion blur? According to the Steam community, it's Control F2, not Control F10. Right, okay. That's better. It's a bit annoying it turns itself on, but I do not like motion blur, so... Class 47, looking good. Really like the look of this train. Beautiful kind of train. Look at that. You can see where the metal's been beaten into shape. If you get on here. Yeah, look at this. The people don't look amazing, but, you know, they are... Whoa, this guy's... What on earth is on his... The people don't look amazing, but at least there's a good variety of them, and they do look better than the ones in the old train sim, because they really weren't very good in the old train sim. So let's get back on the train. There's a door. Is there a cab light? Yes, cab light's one over here, yeah. And now lock the doors. Is there an instrument panel light? Yeah, desk light, there you go, perfect. Because it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's going to be a little bit dark. Stop at Dunster, 5:22. Off we go. So I'm going to cut out a bit from this journey. It's quite a long journey. It's probably not something you really want to see the whole of. Minehead, oh yeah. But I do want to try out this train on a passenger route, and this is actually one of the only ones in this pack with that. So I think they could add a bit more content to this, but it's okay. Really, it's not that expensive, the pack, so at least not while it's on sale. The sale will be finished by the time I release this video, though. Now, how do we hold the speed? We just go 1 or 0 on the throttle. So you can open the window and you can hear the sounds of the outside, and the other window opens as well, which I think is pretty cool. I remember when OMSI was out, first came out, and you could open the window, and how amazing that was. Just a simple little detail, and it really changes the whole experience of driving. Carriages looking good. These are, I think, either Mark 1 or Mark 2 carriages. Probably Mark 1. I'm not too knowledgeable. I'm not very knowledgeable at all with trains, to be honest, but... So, If you know what kind of ones they use on this heritage line, that'd be interesting. A couple are kind of hanging down there. That's really hanging down, look at that. Is it meant to be like that? I'm not sure. And they get us to go really slow, that's another thing we've got to think about. The speed limit here is 10, pretty much all the way. Or maybe not all the way. There you go. It's changed. So I need to remember to do the horn at crossings, which I didn't do there, so we need to remember to do that. There will be signs up ahead. And we've got the classic lights here. Well, it's like a combination light. It's like it's got the green and red, and it's got the signal that drops down. Which is really quite a simple mechanism, isn't it? You just have one light and then it gets exposed, but when the signal actually moves. So, let's settle in for the long haul. This is going to be just over an hour, this mission. Okay, so we're just approaching Dunster. Coming into Dunster, we've got a 5 mph speed limit coming up in 350 yards. I don't really know what's in yards. Instead of like 0.1 miles, that'd be a bit nicer, I don't know. Yards, I'm not too sure what a yard is, really. Feet, maybe, and meters, but yards is not... I'm from a generation where we didn't really do that, you know. Is there a way to change this? I don't know. I don't know what the keyboard command is for that, but I do actually quite like moving these. It feels a lot more realistic. Okay, 40 yards, we've got a... I mean, I've got a good idea what a yard is, but it's not, like, it's quite hard for me to approximate when you're talking about larger numbers, but, you know. When you use those kind of numbers a lot, it's much easier to estimate, isn't it? So... here we are. Nice looking platform, lots of flowers. Okay, we don't have to use a horn, do we? No, okay. Got a shed here, truck. Maybe there's some, I don't know what they're doing here. Building work, or are they just... I don't know, because this is still an active line. They do heritage routes and stuff, heritage days, and you can go on a long journey. I have never been, but it'd be interesting to see, because it's not too far from where I am in the UK, so... Actually, West Somerset. Maybe it is. Somerset's quite big, so maybe it is quite far. Somerset is a county in the UK. Near... well, some of it is near Bristol. Like, opposite Wales, I guess. Oh, look at that. Yeah! That's good. I'm not right. Are we on time? Perfect. We are on perfect time. Okay, everyone. So look, people wait for people to get off and then they get on. That's such a nice detail. I mean, I can't wait to see what they're going to bring in terms of DLC to this game. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, so I must have been here before, and then when I walked up to that, it said you can put a milk churn, or whatever they put in their milk bottle. Run along the platform, see if there's anything else we can do. Yes, there's something. Hello. Poster, West Somerset, look at that. Very dark photo. And we can't go out into the car park, okay. They're all probably wondering, like, what is our train driver doing running off the train? Okay, I've got to get back. I've got to get back. We don't want to be late. Where's that guy going? No, he's waiting for the next train, really? a bit weird. Right, on we get, and off we go. Door's locked, and off we go. So we've now got 1.8 miles, but also a very restrictive speed limit. 10 miles per hour, so how long is that going to wait? Or how long is that going to last for? Okay, so we've got a whistle sign here. We've got a two-tone horn, which is really cool. A lot of British trains have a two-tone horn like this, at least from this era. Here we go. Here's a crossing. It's got no barrier, but it does have the signs, so... And again, we've got a slightly glitchy camera. And it says we're driving significantly over the speed limit, but we're not, so that's a bit weird. Maybe there's some bugs that need to be ironed out in this, but the graphics are looking good. I've got TAA anti-aliasing on now instead of FXAA, and I think it does look better. So yeah, it's good. Right, let's start heading towards Blue Anchor at 5:30. That's a cool place name. Well, here's the first corner on the route. Like, this corner here. Look how straight this bit of track is. It's perfectly straight. All the way down there. And then we've got another bit here. And we're going... I don't know how far we're going, but we're going pretty far, so... Oh, we're speeding now because we're going downhill. Okay, so bit of brake. Maybe initial application, will that do? Yeah, that's doing a good job. So... let's take it off, I don't know, about now. And then the speed will start rising. And look, we're coming up next to the beach. Lovely. And we're on flat ground now. Okay, we can start accelerating. So the beach over there, it's looking a bit bare, to be honest. Would have been nice to have some kind of detail on it, maybe some people or deck chairs or something. But it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so maybe that's not very realistic. But then the sea looks incredibly flat, there's no movement. So I know that I have said, you know, this is a big step up over Train Simulator and other videos I've done on this. But to be honest, it's... when you look at the new Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator that's coming out, that has taken yet another leap. The things in that game look sensational, and I don't know why this can't do something like that, because it's got a big dev team. It's a proper big company, you know. And here is Blue Anchor, which I think is a really cool name. I'd love to live in a place called Blue Anchor. Oh, we are actually stopping here as well, and we've got a 15 mile per hour speed limit coming up, so let's stop that. Oh, it's right there, okay. Service brakes. Release. Red light coming up. Does that mean we're going to have to wait for a train? Oh. Was there a sign there? I can't see one. But there's a manually blocked off manual crossing here. The gates have to be manually closed, I think, anyway. There's no traffic. That is the one thing I'd say. The lack of traffic is weird. And we're probably going to be about half a minute late. I don't know how on the minute these things run. Probably not very, considering it's not an actual service. It's just a Heritage Day thing. That guy really needs to stand further back. That's kind of close. But yeah, I'm just wondering if anyone actually uses this to commute, because some heritage lines around Britain, at least, people do actually use them for like commuting, which I think is really funny, because most of them are where old train lines used to be, so they still in some ways serve a purpose. Okay, stop. Unlock the doors. We're 1 minute late. Okay, not brilliant. Fire bucket. And we've just filled it with sand. There you go. See, that's one of the things you can do. Train looks great, doesn't it? It's got huge buffers, or bumpers, whatever they're called. Buffers, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, huge. What was that I just heard? It's like a pig. Blue Anchor. Obviously, it's a very nautical name. By the sea. What are these guys doing? I wouldn't stand there, to be honest. Are they going to stay there when we get the train moving as well? That's going to be a bit dangerous. That guy's going to be crushed by the door, is he? No, they're quite far away. Okay, we better get back on. Yep, they're just going to stand there. That is odd. And now we've got 6 minutes to Washford. As we pull out of Blue Anchor. Hopefully this stretch is going to have a bit of a speedier section. We're not going to get confined to 10 miles per hour all the way. There's a massive aerial there. Oh, it's more of the caravan park. Okay. And the little details that sit by the route are really nice. Well, I don't really know what they mean, but I'm sure it's authentic. This route is actually set in the modern day. Yeah, set in the modern day. But it obviously is a much older route. It hasn't just been recently built. And I think they've nailed some of like the contemporary details. Like the cars and the caravan park. Looks pretty good. Right, we can speed up now. We've got a bit of a bank here. The train is leaning. But we're not really going very fast, so yeah. 25 miles per hour speed limit. So yeah, we're approaching Washford now. Just had a very long straight, but we're only at 25 miles per hour, so it doesn't feel like we're going that quick, and we're not really. But what this game is actually missing now is the passenger camera. You have to actually get out of the train. We can't do that here because it's blocked off. We can't. There's no door between the train and the carriages, which is annoying. But what would we actually see? I mean, I don't even know if there's like a buffet car or anything. There's like 2 people in that back carriage as well. Okay. And then in a mile, we've got 10 mile per hour speed limit coming up. Okay, we need to slow down. Yeah, a bit more than that. I wonder what speed they approach these stations. Probably not very fast. We do appear to be Yeah, that should be good. And go. Brake. Brake. Yes, I was good again. We are again 1 minute late. Okay. Oh look, a town. The game doesn't allow you to walk around towns, but you know. Milk churn place? Okay, it is a milk churn. No, it doesn't. And we can't open these gates either. But there's nothing over there. Railway museum and shop. Can't go in. Fire bucket filled. Wow, it's quite a long train, isn't it? And we just walked our first mile. So I leveled up there. Right, off we go again. Where are we now? Here. Wow, we've hardly done any. Oh, this is going to be quite a long journey. Lock the doors. And off we go. It would be nice to have like a whistle or something we can hear. Oops. In the old Trains with a Z game, that in some missions there used to be a guy saying all aboard. That was quite fun. It is a bit pointless when you've got stuff on the screen telling you that you can go. Why aren't we moving? Is it because I put the train to emergency? No, we're alright. That's a bit odd. Okay. Maybe I accidentally put the brake on emergency there. I don't know what I did. Right, now we need to go. How fast can this train accelerate? Whoa! Oh yeah. It is quite powerful, to be fair. Oh, and there's a UFO up there. What is that? That was odd. We're driving right through the heart of a small village or town, and then we're going to watch it. Watch it. What a name. Some great names around here. Oh, we're in a tree. Look at that. Okay, we've got some kind of sports pitch. Oh no, we're speeding massively now. Okay, we need to slow down. I don't know if you can actually derail in this. I know you can in the last one, but not too sure about in this. Okay, we're going up a bit of a hill. I just had a really bad bit there with some speeding. Just back there. But we did need to get some... we need to get some time back. And now we're coming up to watch it. Look at that. Beautiful. By like a construction site or a factory. Oh, and now we're speeding again. This hill's getting steep. Okay, through the tunnel, and then we should be there. Oh yeah, watch it right there. Whoa, this car's parked on that hill there. Church? I think. Now why it's getting us to use the horn there, I don't... Oh, there's a... We probably don't need to use it just yet. So it looks like the train takes up the whole platform. Pretty much. Okay, slowing down, slowing down. Bit more braking. Or a bit less braking. Oh. Yep, that was alright. Unlock the doors. Now we are just about on time. The speeding kind of made up for it. Which is good. Check the platform, see if there's anything here. Looks like there is. Or maybe not. Oh, there's a fire bucket. Drink fizzy refreshments. Motor Spirit, all these like classic or old looking advertisements. There you go. You can kind of see it in high quality there because it's not so dark. Whoa, sorry. Traffic cones. Milk churn place. People getting stuck on a wall there. We've got to get back to the train. That's annoying. I shouldn't have run so far away. Quite a few people on the train. I don't know if that actually changes how many people are on the train, but you know. Run. Right, lock the doors. And off we go. It would be nice if they did have something like events to go on the route. Oh, look, a harbour. Oh, hang on. What is that? What? Are they seriously expecting people to go like... Wow, there's like a waterfall there where the boats go down. That's not very realistic. Well, maybe there is. I don't know, maybe there is such a thing, but that doesn't seem so realistic. And look at this. Is this man-made? This kind of... almost like ravine? I don't know. Possibly. We're going uphill, so let's go full throttle. Yeah. They must have dug this out. And we're coming to Doniford up very soon. Whoa. We've got to be there in about... we've got to be there in less than a minute. Okay. Sorry, train. Sorry, route. We've got to speed. I want to be on time, even if it means speeding. And I don't think you get too much penalty, really, so... I mean, accidents... a lot of accidents have been caused by people speeding when they're late in trains, so... I'm not really learning from history here, but... I don't think I've ever made a video where I crash. Or I might have made one, I just didn't release it. Okay, the speed limit now is 15 and we're going around this corner. Oh! That's bad. Right. 100% full service. Ah. Well, that's not so bad, is it? Because all the carriages made it. So... that was really oh. Well, that's not good. Maybe I should have pulled forward a bit. I don't know. Maybe it's good that I did that. Anyway, we're loading the passengers, so can we get off here? Whee! Scottish flag there, that's obviously something I don't know the meaning of. West Somerset, can we... no, we can't. There's another church over there. That might be even the one that we just saw, I'm not sure. No, because that church didn't have a spire. Doniford Halt, where we're definitely stopped. Up. Oh yeah. does feel a bit weird to be running around in a train sim, but someday, well, they need to add a bit more detail to where bits where you can run around instead of just the bits opposite the track, side to the track, you know. I want to be able to run around at the cities. That'd be cool. Pointless, but cool. And maybe if they added like a tram, that'd be cool as well. Really get to see the inside of a city then. That'd be great. Willerton. 0.8 miles away. So the throttle says 15 and like 20% there, but then 1, 2, 3, 4 at the bottom. And I guess it's more accurate to say 1, 2, 3, 4 because that's what it says on there. Okay, well, we're not going to make this mistake again. We're speeding, so... But if the last station's anything to go by, we need to pull right forward. We've got a 1 mile per hour speed limit coming up. Is that a joke? Because we are quite far away still. I actually don't know what button the timetable is, but what's that as well? Emergency brake valve. Okay. Whoa, full service. Okay, didn't quite make it, but we'll have to do. We've got until another half an hour, basically. Which, yeah, we can do that. I will be cutting out quite a bit from this video, so... Coffee and chicory. Wow, we're actually early. 30 seconds early. Perfect. And then we can lock the doors, and we'll be off. Got a green light now. So maybe there is a train ahead of us. No. Not that I can see. Okay. This is when we want to get on. Well, too late. See, if that guy, if like for some reason he would walk across, that'd be an interesting mechanic. But then they can't really show anything too graphic if you hit people. That'd be horrible. You know, you don't want that in a train sim. But anyway, like there's no barrier for them. They're just going to walk across the track. Okay, now we've got Crocombe Heathfield, so we've got quite a journey now. Let's get going. It's so difficult to maintain the speed up these hills, like... Look at that hill up there as well. Yeah, we're kind of struggling to maintain 25, but I don't really want to speed now, because we are on time. And it's past 6 o'clock now, so I guess this game does have dynamic weather, well, not dynamic weather, but dynamic rain. Dynamic weather would be a cool thing to add, or like real world weather, that'd be amazing. There's allotment, wow. Okay, now we are speeding. And the hill is flattening out, so... Wow, still got 4.3 miles to go. Oh, on another straight bit of track. But no traffic. There's usually loads of traffic in the game, but not on this one. Just parked cars. That's a bit disappointing, really. Now we're getting into a really foresty bit. Look at all these shadows. Whoa. The lighting in this game is good, I have to admit. That's the one thing that really stands us apart from the older train sims. The textures kind of feel as good or just a little bit better, so that's not too much improvement, but the game runs so much better and it looks a lot crisper because of the lighting and the shaders. So yeah, good job guys, but there is some work to be done, I think. A few stutters, but that, you know, Train Sim's always had stutters. But also, you know, add some more detail away from the track, not just near the track. They haven't really, well, they've improved the detail near to the track, but not far away. It's still the same as it ever was in Train Sim. I mean, look over there. There's nothing. Surely in real life there's more than that. Or maybe not. I could be wrong. But like, there's no animals in the fields. There's no cars driving along. Oh. That is... Okay. I stand corrected. Oh. They are the... I mean, even the ones in the old Train Simulator moved. Moved! Moved. Moved. Oh, okay. This is poor. Let's get back to driving a train and avoid making stupid jokes. Right, well, here is another place I don't think I can really pronounce. Crocombe Heathfield? Crocombe? I don't know. Some of these names are a little weird. But I'm sure they all have meaning behind them. That's the thing about simulator games, is that you're often going to be flying to places, sailing to places that you just don't know the name of. When you make it on videos, for some reason there's always someone that's from that place and says you're saying it wrong. Although I haven't had that on this channel yet. On my last channel I had it. But yeah. I can't remember what it was, but it was a name I should have really known how to pronounce. I think it was a name in Euro Truck. Whoa, what are they all doing? They wait to go to the toilet! That's amazing! That's such a cool detail. Well, I don't know what that is. That might not be a toilet, but... I mean, that guy, how close is he? Surely the darker bit is where you stand, and then that bit is like a line to stop you. But usually in the UK we have yellow lines that tell you not to go forward. But there is no line here, so here we go. Crocombe. Crocombe Heathfield. And there's a thing by the track I'm just going to go and have a look at. See what it is. It's probably just a poster. On some routes they have maps, which is cool. You can see the map. And lot left. Yeah, it's just a poster. There's 20 of them, wow. So do you have to walk all the way down to cross over? That seems dangerous. Oh! Okay, if you go here, you can get up. There's no train coming, is there? No, okay. What are you waiting for here? Fizzer. I don't know what that is. Oh, I've fallen again. Actually, we don't need to go up the step, do we? We can just go back onto the train here. Perfect timing. Are we on time? No. Oh. We've got to wait 2 minutes, really? Oops. I've just found how to turn off the AI? AI? UI? F1. Useful to know. Okay, here we go. We're ready to go. Lock the doors. There they go. And off we go. Release the brake. Bit of power. We're on a flat and level bit of the track, so should be good. We've got a point coming up, which looks like it's automatic, so we won't have to do it ourselves, which is good. Got a green light. 20 mile per hour speed limit. Bishop's Lydiard, it's the final stop. 10 minutes away. Whoa, this journey has been so long. And I've cut out half of it at least, so, well, maybe not half at least, but quite a lot has been cut out from this. I've just stopped recording when it's been a long and flat bit. Yeah, the only thing you've missed, I think, is seeing some sheep next to some cows after I made that joke, and then there literally was cows there. So yeah. Let's get going. 3.6 miles. So there's some sheep in the field. Again, completely motionless, which is just a bit creepy, really. Anyway, we're 0.8 miles away from the final stop, and it looks like we're going to be on time. So what does this area produce? Milk? Must be, because there's cows and milk churns. And solar power, look at that. Not very many, that wouldn't power... Oh, whoa, okay, there are quite a few. Wow. That is a ton of them. Yeah, wow. That's amazing. You do see more and more of those across the English countryside. And I guess farmers' fields are great places to put them. Because whoever puts them up can make money from it, because you do sell back to the grid. And solar power, really, in Britain, I suppose in the south it works. The further north you go, maybe not so much, but yeah. Britain's not the sunniest place. Windy. Wind power's good. A lot of people object to having them near their house, though. So, offshore is probably the way to go. Uh-oh. Brakes. Wow, that's... what was a post box? Which is just a flat texture. That's... They could have put a... You know, you could have... at least allow you to see through it. Did I say post box? I meant phone box. My mind seems to blank when I'm making videos. It's kind of odd. Aha! There's a class 09 there. Or is it just class 9? Do you say the O? I don't really know. This class 47 is pretty train. Nice. Ooh, brake. Come on, I want to get the last one right. Oh, we're not going to get it right, are we? 100%. 100%? Ooh, wiggle it, wiggle it. No, it's too much. Oh, that's so annoying. The last one wasn't quite perfect. A lot left. Woo. Bishop's Lydiard, we're here. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. Last one. We arrived 8 seconds early. Perfect. I can accept that. Can we get on this train? Oh my goodness, we can. Oh no! Wait a second, hold on. Can we just... Where's the throttle? Oh no, where's the throttle? At least tell me we can use the horn. Yeah, we can. So, surely we can start the train. Released. There's smoke coming out of it. Why can't we set it going? So we've got to wait another... Oh, a second. Objective complete. No! No! I wanted to set that train going. Anyway, that is the West Somerset Railway. I really enjoyed it. I kind of kept to the speed limits that time, so that wasn't so bad. But thank you very much for watching. That's going to be my last video on this. I might do one in the future if they add more content. They probably won't. But I might do one if I find something else interesting in this. But for now, that's going to be it for the West Somerset Railway. There'll be a link down in the description to go and check it out in DLC. And thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. I will be doing more train sim in the future and lots of different simulator games. And hopefully I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.